Welcome to Shapes 2. This is the sequel to Shapes 1. It is a factory building game about delivering certain shapes to the vortex here in the middle, which unlocks cool new stuff for your factory. The scale of the game is quite large, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. I'm going to do a couple different series on this game. This first one will be just a playthrough of the series, and we'll do a make anything machine, and we'll probably tackle one of the challenge modes. Let's go into play. Let's check out a new game. It has a couple different options here. Relaxed basically changes the options down here. We're going to do normal, which is copy and paste is free, platform limit is 100%, and goal is multiplier is 100%. That is about how many shapes you have to deliver to the vortex. Then these are the options. You can do normal, operator certification, hard, insane, and hexagonal, and custom. So insane and hexagonal look pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get to those. We're just going to start right at the beginning here, the operator certification. This is my seed right here, 61763. Let's just call this Shaky 1. And let's give it a go. Alright, so the game starts with just this extractor unlocked. We can put a whole bunch of them down. Might as well fill them up. We'll go through the tutorial stuff here. We can put belts on here. Drag and hold, press C to put an anchor down. And then you can just drag it over to the vortex here. That will deliver circles to the vortex. While those are being delivered, might as well just grab these while we're at it. So our first goal here is to open the knowledge panel, I guess. This is basically a whole bunch of information about the game. You can read it at your leisure. But our first milestone is to deliver 10 circles to the vortex. So that should be done in very little time here. We have 10 circles right here waiting to go in. There we go. So now we have two shapes we need to deliver. One is a half circle and one is a square. So we've unlocked the cutter now. The cutter this is actually a half destroyer. You can just drag it right here. It destroys half the shape, as you can see. Now, as you can see, if you select the cutter here, it tells you right up here there's you need 3 machines to fill a belt. So we will put 3 machines down. So that will keep the belt full. Same with the extractors. We can tell we need 4 extractors to fill a belt. So that'll get half circles being delivered, and we can start working on squares. Squares are down here. So basically the same thing. We need to put down some extractors. We have completed the half circles already. That has unlocked the rotator. We will get to that in a second. Let's finish up these squares. Let's get these squares delivered. That gets the squares delivered. Now it wants us to put a rotator in. So the rotator does just what it sounds like. It rotates the shape 90 degrees clockwise. So we can just put it down right here on top of the belt. Complete those, then we'll put down another half cutter or half destroyer, and then the belt. We can deliver these shapes in any rotation to the vortex. Like this shows that we need the upper right. It looks like we have the lower right, but if you rotate the screen, it is the upper right. So that's why you can deliver them in any rotation. That gets that done, so that's being delivered. We got the squares done. We got to do the same thing with the squares. We need half squares, so let's just go ahead and throw some cutters in. Half squares going in. Right, the quarter circles are almost done. It's good there. Now we just need to finish the half squares here. And that does the squares. That does unlock the milestone menu. This is the milestones. We can unlock different stages of the game by completing different shape requests. It's nice you can see all these shapes we just did here. We can unlock this one. That unlocks the second floor, so now there's 2 floors to the game. Pretty awesome. Also unlock the stacker, some new tasks, and a whole bunch of new upgrades. So this is the milestones menu. We need to deliver these shapes. It shows you the preview of what's upcoming, and that'll unlock the blueprints. We have some tasks here that we can earn research points for. We will pin a couple of these to the menu. You can see over here, pin them to the left side of the screen, because we're going to want to get these research points so that we can spend them on upgrades, which makes our belts faster, unlocks the cutter, the swapper, so all sorts of good stuff. So we have milestones and tasks. Milestones are what we need to progress in the game. Tasks are how we earn research points. So let's go ahead, and we also have some shapes over here, squares. We have more circles over here and more squares up here. So let's go ahead and use these 2 platforms over here and this one for the milestones. So let's grab a belt, bring our squares down here. Let's grab our stackers. We need 6 of these. They are 2 layers to them. That is 6. You can see as we rotate there, they are 2 stories high. Let's grab our circles. That's how we raise our belts. So we'll grab our circles up to here. If we press E goes up, and then it connects into the second floor. Press Q to go back down. It shows you the preview of what's going to be delivered. Super handy. There go the circles to the second floor. And it gets pushed into here, stacked on top, and off to the vortex it goes. This quarter square. In order to do that, let's grab this one over here since we're working on milestones over here. Let's grab this one here. We need a cutter, which is actually a half destroyer. Rotate that around. Cut that. Rotate them. Cut them again. And that puts the quarter square into the vortex. Start with the top pin task here. We can click on this. This rotates the shape so you can see what's involved, but it's basically just 2 circles. So let's go ahead and delete this. And let's drag the shapes up here. Put in some stackers. And we will grab the second row here. Go up a level. That'll get these shapes being processed. That is on the second floor. That'll get that task being done. We need the same thing for squares. Let's go ahead and delete this. I'm doing them over here so that we just have room to work. And so that completes 2 steps of the milestone. This next one wants 2 quarters. So we can go ahead and grab another set of these. Let's go ahead and stop these. We need a second quarter. That'll be this one here. Put some rotators in there. That is good there, and then we can drag this down. That goes up. And that completes the next task. We need 400 of those, and then we need this shape just cut in half. So click on this task menu up here. We have unlocked this task. It gives us 1 research point and unlocks this one. This gives us 2 research points, and it's just the half circle. So we can go back over to here. Where's the circles? Right here. It's just half this shape. So let's put down some cutters. And that'll get those going. Just like that, we've also completed the next task. And the same thing, we need to cut that one in half. Before we cut this in half though, let's go ahead and stack it. So let's grab this. Alright, we've completed the pyramid task. Let's go back into the task menu. And unlock that one. We might also do this pyramid shape one while we're at it before we get to cutting up this one. I've already prepared it ahead of time. So let's just copy this over. That should be the pyramid. We unlock that. We now have 6 upgrade points. We can go in here and unlock the belt speed upgrade, the cutting upgrade, and the stacking upgrade. That'll speed things along a little bit faster for us. And then we can, what is the next task we need? We need a quarter circle, this one cut up. So let's just grab the cutters, or the half destroyers I should say. That won't work, we have to rotate them, then cut them, then deliver them. Let's do the same thing over here. Looking at our next milestone shapes, we need just a quarter of this. So let's find where we're doing it here. Delete that. Basically the same thing we've been doing. Rotate, cut, deliver. These are done. So we need to make these into alternating squares. To do that, we can just rotate them. I don't think I left enough room in here. We just need to rotate them. Rotate them again, and then bring them back over. There we go. Go back over to the task menu. We've completed some tasks. Can unlock the pyramid. That completes the pyramid scheme. We got 4 points for that one. Can finish that one. So now we need this square and this circle. We actually have enough points now to unlock the cutter. Let's go ahead and unlock that. That will. Let's delete this. Destroyer or the cutter. The cutter actually saves the other half. So what we can do is just cut these, and it doesn't really matter if we combine them. I think they will both count for the shape delivery. Since you can send them in any rotation, this will work. And that'll get this task going. It should be completed pretty quickly because we're delivering 2 full belts. This combined with this. So let's go ahead and put stackers down here. I believe twice. And send them on their way. That'll get that shape done. Check the task menu. You can unlock that one. Now we need to check out this shape here. It looks like it is half of a pyramid square and then half of a circle. So this is no longer needed. We have any circles over here we can use? Yeah, we can grab some circles from here. Let's grab them over here, and we need to cut them in half. So these shapes here, we actually need to sort them now. I'll just rotate these. And we can grab our circles that we have here, slice them up as well. Alright, so these are rotated. We have each half. We can just grab some stackers now. That is these. We can grab these down to here, these over to here. And then we need the other half over here. This is kind of sloppy, but we'll get more organized once we get space platforms. So let's just go ahead and go right up. Alright, that's that task done. We can grab the last task in category 2 here, which is just an extra half circle on top. So we can stop this. We can grab some stackers. Grab this. And that should actually just be everything we need to do. So we've completed that task, and I've also went ahead and completed another row of tasks just so I had some points to spend. So that I did this whole row here. So we can go to the upgrades menu now. We have 28 points to spend. Let's go ahead and unlock the swapper, the trash, the counterclockwise rotator, the 180-degree rotator. That leaves us with 2 points. Then we can go to the milestones. We completed this a while ago. I was just working on the tasks. So let's go ahead and unlock this. This will unlock blueprints. Super handy. Now we can copy and paste stuff. Super awesome. That also put a whole bunch of new tasks. So we have a boatload of tasks to work on. We will get to those. But first let's work on this milestone piece here. Okay, for this milestone shape, let's try out the new swapper. Let's come up here by our squares. Grab the swapper, put that down here. We need 4 of them. And then we can bring the square into one side of it, like that. And then we can grab this circle over here, bring it up, and down to here, And we can just bring them down into the center here. So that basically swaps half a circle and half a square together. Still not the shape we need, but we can just throw a rotator on here. And I think if we throw another swapper on there, it should give us the shape we're looking for. Pretty cool. In Shapes 1 you would have had to slice these into quarters and restack them to get this shape. So the swapper is super nice. So that is 2 belts of those. We can just deliver those up to the hub. Alright, that's that shape done. We have the next milestone, which is this split circle. We can probably do something similar with the swapper. We can just put the cutter down. That's 4 cutters for a full belt. Rotate them. And then put some swappers on it, and that should give us our shape we need. And we can just deliver those to the hub. Other shape on the bottom here, this is just this shape stacked on top of a square. I have built a blueprint for the stacker, just a copy of what we've been doing. You can rotate that, flip it, and put one there, and we just got to grab 2 squares. Squares need to go on the bottom. Let's pause that. That is our other shape done. And we can just grab these and bring them up to the thing here. And that should be the shape we're looking for. Right there. Alright, this last milestone shape requires the shapes to be all facing the same direction so that we can stack them appropriately. So let's just remove this stuff. And rotate them so they're all the same. Should just be able to rotate. I think we actually wanted to rotate the other one. Okay, all the squares facing the same direction. And we can remove this. And we just need another set of stackers. Can bring them down here. And we need to do the same thing to these. We need to rotate these so they're all facing the same direction. We want them to be like this. So we gotta rotate this other one. One, two, three, four. What am I missing here? This one goes here. I just gotta bring these other ones over here, and that'll be the shape we need, I believe. That looks like the correct shape. So let's send it on the way to the hub, to the vortex. Alright, and that's it. We have completed that milestone. Let's go check the menu. That should unlock space platforms, which is where the real fun begins. This is just kind of an opening introduction to the game. Let's go ahead and unlock that. That unlocks space platforms, which means we can now expand our factory outside. And we also have to select a mode. We're just going to do normal for this this playthrough. I'm going to do another playthrough with insane or hexagonal, or maybe even both. We'll see how it goes. Let's select that one. Wait till it shows continue. And there we go. So that's going to do it for this episode. In between episodes, I'm going to work on some tasks just to get some points built up so we can unlock some stuff and progress a little faster. But that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.